It's game night in Rochester. We have a Big Nine showdown between the Rochester Mayo Spartans JV team and Northfield Raiders, I believe, is there?
Yeah, that's about right. We call them the Raiders.
Northfield Raiders. This game was on the schedule for earlier in the season and was postponed due to weather. So here we are on a Monday night.
Yeah, makeup game number 2 of 3 for the Spartans at least. And I'm guessing most of the southern part of the state had a couple of nights snowed out. So here we go. Warm-ups are done.
Players are collecting the pucks, getting last instructions from the coaches, and here's the overhead announcement from Rod Coffin. JV team coming off a nice victory over Dodge County over the weekend.
Yeah, a well-deserved victory where we outshot the opponent almost 3-1, if I remember right. And score remained tied until very late in the third period. We got a turnover behind their net and stuffed it home.
That's right. Rocco Coral, game-winning goal for the Spartans on Saturday.
Yep, and Rocco deserved it, right? He was fighting and so close all game long.
He was. Well-deserved victory for the boys. See if they carry that momentum into this contest. They've been playing well as of late.
Yeah, they've been looking really good the last 3-4 games. Hopefully it continues. Good pressure early.
Nice job by Joe Berryman to get that puck around. Breakout pass by the Raiders does find its way to neutral, and Christofferson will regroup, pass over to Theobald. He's going to have to carry it all the way back. Nice pass up to Gertner. Gertner slips one over to the open ice, picked up by Christofferson. He's going to carry it into the zone. Tried a little toe drag and just got away from him as the stick of the Northfield Raider was able to knock it off. That same player brings it down, gets a shot on net, save made.
Yeah, unfortunate miss of the puck there and led to a scoring chance for Northfield, but wasn't all that serious. We had good defense lined up there.
Junior goaltender Mike Nelson gets the start for the Spartans. Rosenberg is going to be the first one to this puck. Nice hustle by Rosie.
Yeah.
Carries it down deep. He's got centering pass out front. Bodine was tied up by the defenseman Johnny Simon for the Raiders. Puck sent out of the zone as they were trying to feed the blue line, but just off target, so Mayo looks to regroup. Nice pass by Rosenberg. Kellen Schneider carries it through center. Has it on the right wing side. He drops one to Driscoll, but it's picked up by Luke Gugesberg for the Raiders.
Yeah, Kellen might have been better off taking that one to the net, but I think he's trying to build some new offensive tactics with a pass back there. Failed to click.
And this puck is sent the length of the ice. It will go for an icing. More zone time for the Spartans early in this game. That's always a good thing. They've been on the attack, out shooting opponents both in Mankato East and in the game over the weekend by hefty margins.
Yeah, no, it's been good to see the improvement. It's just been building and building, and let's see. I hope it continues, right?
Gabe Douzois in the center for the Spartans, picked up on the faceoff by the Raiders. Here's a scoring chance developing. Wraparound attempt. It ended up a pass out front. Nice job by the back-checking Spartans to disrupt that attack. Douzois on the attack going the other way. Madcore joins on the forecheck, and puck moves to the half wall. Nice check by Douzois. This puck is sent all the way down. Icing is going to be the call on this play as well.
All right. Yeah, so far I think the Mayo matches up pretty well with this team speed-wise from what we can see so far. So.
Absolutely. Max Frank, sophomore goaltender in net for the Raiders. Ref didn't like where he was standing. What was that all about?
I don't know if he said a word to him. He's just waiting for him to move over.
Face-off one back to Sonny Owen. Shot in off net. Lander Schneider picks it up, drops it behind the net, and the Raiders collect. Get it to the half wall where Joe Berryman disrupts the play, holds it in for the Spartans. Shot on net from the outside by Owen. Save made by Frank. And picked up by the Spartans.
Ooh.
Another drop pass just outside of the reach of Sonny Owen. But the puck held into the zone. Mayo still on the forecheck here.
Yeah, it was a great play there by Berriman. Tried to do a pass off the boards. A little bit hot, but we were able to keep it in the zone.
Bodine steps in just from the bench, picks up the puck on the wall on the outside. Tried to pass one back, got a little bit hot on him as his backhand pass was elevated, so it did clear the zone here. Schneider picks it up, brings it in, hard shot, blocker saved by Frank. Picked up by the Spartans, held in nicely by Christofferson. He passes to Rosenberg. Rosenberg had Bodine out front. Driscoll moves the puck to the end wall, but is picked up by the Raiders and carried out to neutral. This is Zach Paquette.
Oh, nice shot. Just nice save by
hard shot, nice save, yeah. You got all that one, Paquette.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Nelson just got the blocker on it at the end. Yeah, Bodine on that pass back, it looked like he was trying to clear the zone.
Yeah, it did.
But it worked out.
Will go for an icing. Looked like all 5 of the Spartans a little bit low on that play behind the goal line. Like to see our wingers stay up a little bit high and not give up chances out front.
Yeah, a little bit of shifting of the lines here for the Mayo Spartans, so probably guys kind of trying to get a feel for where the other players are going to be.
Something about that faceoff was deemed unfair advantage for the Raiders, so they will switch
They booted
out.
somebody. All right, here we go.
Now the puck's down. Picked up by the Spartans. Madcore, had it just kind of a tricky puck. Couldn't find the handle on it, and eventually it's sent out by Roth. This will go the length of the ice, but icing is waved off. Puck played around to the near side, picked up by Overton. He sends it down low, then gets on the forecheck. Raiders get to the blue line, but not out. It's sent back in. Sam Boardman giving chase for the Raiders.
Skips by Roth.
Skips by Roth, so icing is waved off. Owen is going to pick it up behind the net, sends it to the far side half wall. Paquette found it out front. Save was made by Nelson, and the puck just kind of sat there, cleared out by Owen.
Yeah, good clear by Owen. Backing up his goaltender there. You don't want that puck laying around there for very long. Yeah, the fourth line there did a pretty good job holding the offensive zone.
Absolutely.
It's always good to see them getting some work in and being successful.
Face-off, found the puck right in the slot for the Raiders. Shot and save made by Nelson. Spartans looking to get out of the zone here. Raiders are creating some offense. Lately, 3-on-2 was developing, but puck just could not find its way out of the zone. Here's Gertner finally gets it out. Raiders send back to center. Nice job by Schneider to move it to the other side of the ice. D-to-D pass up to Schneider now. He gains zone. Bouncing puck found its way to neutral. And Griffin Kennelly for the Raiders brings it into the zone, but it's taken away by Schneider. Little puck battle developing on the end wall.
Lots of hacking going on down there. They're playing feisty, trying to win that puck battle.
Puck sent up to neutral and controlled by the Raiders momentarily until it's eventually picked up by Driscoll. Breakout pass there.
Yeah, that could have been ugly.
Here comes Driscoll on it. Had the Raiders changing. Tries to drop one back for Bodine, but just out of reach, and it goes to neutral. Theobald picks it up. He's going to send it in to the attacking zone for the Spiders. Rosenberg on the attack.
Yeah, good idea to drop that puck back. Just lost the lane there a little bit. Good to see him looking around for other passes.
Puck picked up by Patrick Roth. Tries to send one up to Rosenberg. Mishandled on that pass, and we're back to the neutral trying to establish some offense. Bodine tried to find Dozois breaking into the zone. Pass was just behind him, and Paquette on the attack for the Raiders. Shot in from the outside, save made by Nelson. Picked up by Rosenberg. Gets it to the half wall, not out. Aaron pass by Roth. Looked like he just kind of threw that one away on his backhand, and it's right to the stick of the Raiders, and they're able to slam it home and take the lead here.
Yeah, it's a unfortunate. Roth is, he just nonchalantly picked that puck up, threw it out in the middle, and it was a nice centering pass to the opposing team, and he buried that puck. But you could see he was frustrated about it, so live and learn.
Unforced error by the Spartans leads to the first goal of the game. Raiders take the early lead, 1-0. I'm not sure who got the goal. Wait for the announcement to figure that out.
Northfield at 6:39 in the first period, number 18, Mason Seavick. That's Seavick unassisted at 6:39 in the first period.
Mason Seavick gets the unassisted goal for the Raiders. Couldn't have had a better spot to shoot from. That puck just found him right in the slot, and he just buried it.
Really unfortunate place to put a loose puck.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll learn from that one. Never a good idea to throw it away on your backhand, especially to a dangerous part of the
you're
ice.
in a defensive zone and a no-look nonetheless.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have any eyes on where that was going. And I really don't know what he was trying to achieve there, to be honest.
Spartans looking to get it back. Gertner picks up the puck on the half wall, sends it down low for Schneider. That one goes just a little bit through his stick, and now puck battle on the corner. This is Schneider. Looks like he's being held down there.
Yeah.
Where that stick is of player number 11.
Yeah, tough one for officials really to see and all.
Here's Schneider giving chase. Picked up by the Raiders and sent out. This one is going to make it all the way down. Picked up by Kellen Schneider.
Came around the corner with speed, but lost the handle.
Lost the handle, and the breakout pass finally catches up with Schneider. He sends one up through neutral and then gets a change. Theobald carries through center. He's going to walk it into the attacking zone. Shoots one out front. Blocked by the Raiders, and nice shot by Kellen Schneider to hold the zone, though. Gertner has it. Got it to center ice, but not. Breakaway. Oh, he was offside. Breakaway was developing, but the ref had him on an offside play, so the whistle is blown, and he will face off all the way down, I think, was the indication.
Yeah, it'd have been nice to see a little more out of that offensive push there. He kind of fired the puck in a little too soon. We had some developing players there, but didn't quite develop into what you'd like to see. Oh, boy.
This puck is chased down, and Griffin Kennelly just could not quite get there before the icing. And the whistle blows. Stops
They're keeping their center high. They're looking for that center breakout on the pass up.
They are just kind of sending pucks up to neutral zone in areas for forwards who are kind of hanging out by the blue line to just pick up. We got to make sure we watch that on the defensive end of it.
Yeah, center high, I believe it's called. And we better be careful. They've had 2 or 3 of those.
Rosenberg
really well.
steps in nicely off the faceoff, gets a hard shot in. Save was made by Frank. Picked up by the Raiders and not able to get the clear. Nice shot by Driscoll to pick that up. Still onside. This puck eventually gets to neutral, and it's carried in by Faust for the Raiders. Faust tried to make a centering pass. It's picked off by Christofferson. He's going to gain the zone himself. He's got Rosenberg in the middle. Here's Dozois skating in to pick up a loose puck. Pass back to Roth. Roth shot off target. Actually hit a stick out front.
Yeah, blocked by Rosie.
Lincoln Madcore gives chase. It's eventually picked up by the Raiders and sent in to the attacking zone. Breakout pass knocked down by the Raiders and held in momentarily. Eventually Roth is able to send it out through neutral. It's picked up by the Raiders. They'll regroup and try to get it back in as they complete the change behind the play. Theobald moves one up to Dozois. 2-on-1. Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job by Madcore to try to redirect that one up to his stick. Play has been in the center of the ice most of the last few minutes here as neither team gets it too deep. Was carried in by Canelli. Tried to get a shot on net. It was just wide, and now a puck battle developing behind the goal.
If you're going to center it, don't center it out front with nobody there to help.
Yeah, we saw what happened last time when the puck just kind of found its way out front, and is the reason the Spartans are down a goal for sure.
Yeah, Landry tried to push him up there to Berryman, and he wasn't ready to receive it, and ended up costing us the zone there.
Puck back underneath the Mayo Spartans defensive red line, finally carried out by Theobald. He slides it up to Berryman, tried to walk through a guy. He had more room on the outside just to carry his speed. No reason to really bring that to the center at that point, I didn't think. Well,
oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. We're getting a lot of lost blades here.
Yeah.
Lost edges.
Christofferson kind of took an edge there and he went down. Oh, nice job by Schneider to move that puck. Tries to get around player and picking off his feet.
Yeah, he did a great job getting that to himself, but unfortunately caught a lot of the other player's leg and fell over.
Toe drag attempt defended nicely by Christofferson. He's just going to send it the length of the ice where the net did come off. So the play was killed before it was going to go for an icing anyways. But same result,
was
face
that not
off.
on net, the original dump in? Oh, icing for us. Yeah, I got you.
It was an icing play, but yeah.
We threw it down, yeah.
I
and
think
the net was off?
As number 12, Jacob Faust was carrying that one in for the Raiders, he inadvertently took the net off. Face-off's going to be out in the center, so I guess Spartans do get a little bit of an advantage here because it would have been an icing for sure.
Bonus 30 feet or whatever it is.
3:28 officially remains here in the first period. Spartans looking to get on the scoreboard and tie this thing.
Just another misplayed puck.
Almost
Almost leads to a Northfield goal, and we're still in danger.
Puck held in, shot tipped up into the rafters, so we will face off in the defensive zone for the Spartans. Yeah, somebody's got to step up and make a play here.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of back to kind of some of the things we saw 4 or 5 games ago, people whiffing on the puck. We just got to, keep the puck on the stick and make the play.
Shots so far pretty even in the game. 5 for the visiting Raiders and 4 for your hometown Spartans. Nice job by Sonny Owen to take away the centering pass. Puck battle right in front of the Spartans bench. Finds its way to Sonny Owen. He makes a stretch pass to Rosenberg. Rosenberg's got to get a shot off. He tried to center it, but back-checking Raider was able to get there and disrupt that pass. That was number 9, Landon Raleigh, on the back check for the Raiders. This is Raleigh with it now down low. He slows down to avoid a check.
Got the Malachi crunch down there.
It was.
Just to date some of our crowd.
Oh, Dozois taking off the play on a body check by Gugensberg. Play continues below the red line. Passing attempt by the Raiders found its way all the way up to Rosenberg. He's going to try to get it clear. Gets it to the blue line, but not out. Dozois with some speed. Oh, he gets tripped, and this will go for a penalty. Dozois had room in front of him, and with his speed, he was definitely going to create something.
Yeah, it didn't even look like he tried to trip him, to be honest, but he just got enough stick underneath his blade and tripped him up.
So tripping is the call on Tristan Westergren for the Raiders.
Yeah, nice play by Dozois to get that puck forwarded up to himself and create a chance. All right, let's see what our number 1 power play can do here.
With exactly 2 minutes left in the first period, Spartans pick up the power play. Puck sent out to neutral zone, goes off the stick of Christofferson. He's going to have to chase it down.
13 minutes into the first period.
Spins, turns around to go the other way.
Westergren, 2 minutes for tripping. That's Westergren, 2 minutes for tripping at 13 minutes into the first period.
Joe Berryman picks up the puck and skates it with speed into the attacking zone. See if they can set up some power play offense. Berryman with it still, carries it, drops it for Christofferson. Christofferson's going to walk to the middle, has it on his forehand, shoots up and into the corner.
Yeah, I didn't even see that go in. I thought it hit the pipe and went wide, but then it never came around the corner.
That puck had about a puck's width to find that top corner, and Frank never saw it coming.
No.
Nice job by Christofferson.
Yeah, very nice shot. He cut it to the middle, brought it in just inside the circle, and found the corner.
He had to walk through two players to get it there. Found himself on the forehand, took a nice hard shot, and Mayo's able to tie the game 1-1 on a power play goal by Maddox Christofferson. Not sure if there was an assist on that play. We'll wait for the announcement to find that out. But
yeah, I think Berryman might find himself with an assist there, just with a nice little soft pass as he brought that around.
Absolutely right. It was Berryman that carried it in, established the offense. Another drop pass here for the Spartans.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he would do that. Went right to the Northfield guy too. I think they want to do the drop passes. Maybe they're looking too hard for it.
Oh. Miscommunication by the Spartans. Puck picked up by Bodine. He has it in the corner. He drops one to a Raider player also.
That goes off the Northfield bench and out of play.
With the assist number 26, Joe Berryman. That's Christofferson for Berryman on the power play goal.
Berryman does get the assist on the power play goal by Maddox Christofferson. Tied 1-1 here inside the final minute of the first period.
Yeah, Mayo's got their number one line out here, looking to get to go ahead here before the period's over, I think.
Christofferson walks into the attacking zone and flips it in. This one puck is going to be played out to
I'm not sure
neutral.
what Patrick's doing today. He is
kinda
having
lost
a really
it.
hard time.
Yeah, he kind of lost the eyes on the puck, and it was able to be picked up by the Raiders. Schneider has a chance here now. Walks through a player. He's going to try to beat the puck to Frank, but it got there, and he was able to kind of get it away from
it's
danger
unfortunate.
zone.
A little too far.
Just 5 seconds. Going to have to take a shot here if we want any chance. And horn sounds ending the first period before Mayo's able to get a good scoring chance there.
We got everything even right now. 6 shots apiece, 1 goal apiece. And it's been pretty equal.
Yeah, pretty even contest so far. Just one kind of errant, multiple errant drop passes where they're not really looking for the teammates before they're making them, but the one that was costly happened in the defensive zone where the puck was just sent to the middle. And
yeah, defensive zone's probably not the spot you want to be practicing those drop passes.
no, they got to do a little bit better job controlling the puck and getting it out of the defensive zone, but otherwise, I'd say they did a nice job to get back on the offensive side of things. And
yeah, still things looking really good. I mean, it's good to see them looking for passes, looking to find their teammates rather than having the puck just taken away from them. But definite improvement still, and it's kind of neat. They keep adding more and more every week.
so 6 shots aside.
You think the somewhat odd man rushes or one-on-one rushes have been pretty equal both ways?
Yeah, it seems that way to me. Mayo was able to pick up the power play based on a Dozois who was kind of going in for a nice scoring chance.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, at least a one-on-one there. If not, Dozois, a little guy, but he's got speed. He might have kept the distance there.
And we have seen odd man rushes going the other way, where Nelson has had to stand tall and make some big saves to keep the Mayo Spartans within a goal there as they were trying to climb out of the mistake that was made by the defensive pass. Looks like we're set for second period action here. And
yeah, score could be a lot worse, based on some of the areas we dropped those pucks to. We had some really good saves by the Mayo goaltender.
Griffin Kennelly carries one in, sends one in low. Save made by Nelson. Puck picked up by the Raiders. And Setting up a little offense here. Kennelly shot save made again by Nelson. Picked up by Theobald. Theobald chips one up towards Dahl, but it was just out of reach. Held in by the Raiders defense. Puck, dangerous puck right out front.
Yeah, puck just floating out front there for a few seconds. Never like to see that.
Look at that. All 5 Mayo players are below the circles.
Yeah.
That's leaving the blue line. Outlet passes wide open.
Here we got Dahl tying up the Northfield player, and then the other defenseman from Mayo comes in and ties him up even more instead of getting the puck. Got to get that puck and get it out of here.
Puck sent up to the half wall far side to Connor Dahl. He sends one up high glass and out. It's going to go the length of the ice, and it will be an icing for the Spartans.
Yeah, not a bad play after a minute of defensive pressure. Get some fresh legs in there.
Yeah, they were kind of getting stuck. So relieving that pressure any way that you possibly can. Always a good idea. Gets fresh legs out there. Schneider in the center for the Spartans. Puck is controlled by Sonny Owen. He carries it behind Nelson. Sends one up. Crazy bounce off the Stashions. Finds its way right to the stick of Brady Rezak, and he gets a shot in.
Yeah, even when we're doing things right, we're getting some weird bounces.
That puck bounces in very strange ways.
Yeah.
That one favored the Raiders for sure.
Yeah, I think that last game we had a couple of crazy bounces off the glass holders.
Centering pass by the Raiders gets all the way through. It's picked up. Oh, he's got Landry up.
Yeah, he just doesn't have his head up.
Couldn't find the pass, and puck turned over, and almost picked up by Schneider. He was going to have to walk around just one player.
Yeah, unfortunately he missed that. Kind of a story of our game right now is misplayed pucks. That would have been a good opportunity for Mayo there.
Berryman picks it up on the half wall, tries to drop it to himself, but it was Truman Olsen for the Raiders. Found some jump and took that puck in deep. Eventually carried out here by Sonny Owen. He's going to carry it behind the net. We kind of had it lost, and it goes off the side of the net, picked up by the Raiders. Nice job by Rosenberg to disrupt that. Shot in on sophomore goaltender Max Frank, and he elects to cover it and get the whistle.
No, just getting some opportunities there. We're just not getting them to the net with authority.
Faceoff will be near side. Zach Driscoll in the center for the Spartans. He's got Bodine on the right wing and Rosenberg on the left wing. Theobald and Christopherson are the D pair on the ice. Faceoff one back towards Christopherson, but it was just not
enough.
And a 2-on-1 developing for the Raiders. Shot save made by Nelson. Had to fight that one off. Blocker side shoulder.
Yeah, we won the face-off, but the pass back was just too soft and was intercepted by Northfield.
Yeah, that winger for the Raiders did a nice job of attacking the point and was able to get there before the puck. Create a 2-on-1 going the other way. Save was made by Nelson. Nice job to fight that shot off.
It's a great save.
Landon Raleigh was the player that got the shot for the Raiders. 12:29 officially on the clock, and we're tied 1-1. On the JV side of action between Mayo and Northfield, varsity game to follow. Be sure to tune in on the live stream for the varsity game. Should be a good contest. Puck sent up to neutral and picked up by Driscoll. He's in all alone, shoots one low and hard. Save made by Frank.
Good follow-up by Driscoll there to keep the puck down there.
Puck gets out to neutral, picked up by the Raiders. Sent in errant pass. Too many men.
Oh, too many men. They caught it. They caught it. For once, they caught it,
Too many men. They got it.
We've been talking about it, and for the past 5 games,
That's
watching the opposing team changing and the puck scooting through there. We never get any calls. It usually doesn't touch the player, but there it did. Hit escape.
That one he got involved right into the skate. So it's got to be one of the 5 players that was on the ice, I believe, that has to serve this penalty, and that's kind of what they're explaining to the coach at this point. So too many men is the call against the Northfield Raiders bench. Penalty will be served by Zach Paquette. Mayo was able to score early on the power play, the first power play they had in this game. Let's see if they can get the go-ahead goal here. It's a 5-on-4 advantage for the Spartans. Dahl with it, walks to the middle, drops one down low to Dozois. Dozois fed it back to Dahl. Saucer pass to Kristofferson at the blue line. Dahl with it again, sends it to Dozois. Dozois back to Kristofferson.
Oh, lost an edge, but he got it to Dozois.
Oh, that's pass is gonna be tipped out. D-to-D pass was disrupted by the Raiders, and Mayo had to regain the zone. Puck is carried in by Dozois. Picked up by Theobald, who carries it down low, then sends it up to Rocco Coro. Coro moves it to Kristofferson and then to Dahl. Dahl, hard shot from the other side, save made by Frank. Rebound was out front, but cleared to the end wall. More power play offense for the Spartans as Dozois has it. Has Kristofferson breaking. He is the goal scorer for the Spartans.
Nice play, good idea. Just lost the puck coming in hard off of a defender's stick.
Rocco Coral picks it up. He skates it, fanned on a pass, and it's picked up by the Raiders. They try to get it deep and eventually do. Sonny Owen with the puck now.
Yeah,
slides it to Rocco Coral.
Strange events on this this puck missing our stick. Not something we've been seeing a lot of lately. There's another one. Turnover in our defensive zone on the power play.
Yeah, Spartans having a hard time getting out of the zone here with the man advantage. Eventually do, and it's a 2-on-1 developing. Dahl has it. He carries it in. Gets a shot off, save made by Frank. Hard shot by Coral. Blocked out front and cleared by the Raiders. That should do it for the man advantage.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't mind seeing Dahl shoot the puck. He had another man there with the open side of the net.
Here's Paquette just off the serving the penalty kill, finds a puck in the same spot and beats Micah Nelson on the short side. Takes a 2-1 lead for the Raiders. Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of a, I don't know who it was, though. He had a kind of a weak clearing there, and it just got picked off, and he buries it off the pipe.
Paquette rewarded for serving the penalty for his team. Comes off with energy and gets the goal. Take the lead 2-1 for the Raiders. And the Spartans in a hole again, looking to get back.
Oh, we
Aaron
just got our
passes on
back
both
turned to the
sides.
puck all
Yeah.
the time. I think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing to get the speed, but it's just not paying dividends. That was a rough hit on Landry Schneider there. He's not happy about it.
Dangerous check from behind. He skates off. Looks like he's holding his left shoulder or elbow.
Hopefully he's okay.
Puck picked up by Joe Berryman here. He's going to skate it into the zone and shoots one to the far side. Driscoll on the chase.
We're going to get too many men. We got lucky there.
That could have been too many men for sure for the Spartans, as they had the exact same scenario. The player decided to play. It looked like two guys were still waiting to make a change. So good break for the Spartans there. Another player off the bench, and the puck finds its way right to there. Here's
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg.
Nice,
he's got Bodine crashing on the other side. Bodine, save made by Frank. Wow, what a save.
World-class save.
Sonny Owen steps in and shoots one hard. Another save made by Frank.
They're going to call an icing here, but I don't think it was. Didn't that come just off of the defensive? Off the defender's pads?
I think you're right. So
We'll take
icing
it.
is the call, but that looked like it could have been a...
Landry's heading off the ice. That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
I'll let the trainer take a closer look at him. Yeah, definitely could have been a hitting from behind call on that one.
Yeah, you never want to see that. Owen with it decides to shoot one low, tipped out front by Dahl, just off, and Dozois will give chase. He's going to drop it back for Dahl. Dahl centers one, gets all the way to the stick of Owen. Owen shoots one just off. Save made by Frank. Got behind him, but it's just outside of the
just not
goal.
enough. Yeah, it got through his armpit a little bit, trickled past the post.
Puck carried in by Luke Gugesberg for the Raiders. Spartans looking to get out. Dozois gets it to neutral, and it's picked up by Raiders defense. Player steps around Dozois, but runs into Christofferson. Christofferson gets it back in deep. Here's Rocco Coral. Centering pass towards Dahl, but Dahl had gone to the far post.
Yeah, there's unfortunately nobody there. Good, nice play, but.
And eventually icing is the call. 7:17 remains here in the second period. Raiders with the lead, 2-1 over the Spartans on a goal scored by number 15, Zach Paquette. Shot from the outside, blocked by Gertner. Carried out to neutral by Berryman, and Berryman didn't see the pass coming from Gertner, so it's regrouped by the Raiders. Cross ice pass sent in. Puck battle. Theobald moves it behind the net. It's picked up by Berryman. Berryman fires one up towards Gertner. Gertner looks to walk around player. He has some help joining him. Gertner shoots one, but it's blocked. And carried out by the Raiders. Another blind backhand pass.
Yeah. Now he's not paying dividends on these backhand passes when they're not looking.
Rosenberg with it, carries it into the zone. Puck finds its way to Gertner. Gertner had just bounced off the heel of the stick, and it's collected by the Raiders and sent out of the zone. Theobald sends one over to
Nice.
Rosenberg. Rosenberg springs Driscoll. Driscoll, oh, looks like the net might be off.
Yeah, I think it's off. Ruff has
Play
to notice
continues. Did look like the net came off, but
a little bit.
hopefully it doesn't.
Cost us later on.
Yeah, all of a sudden we score a goal and then they realize it.
Yeah, why do I get the feeling it's going to cost us? You always get that, you know.
It was a great pass by Rosenberg
Yes,
to
it
get it up
was.
to Driscoll.
Driscoll again, fires in.
Driscoll
Yeah, it was
shoots
actually a
one
great
just off.
pass.
Yeah.
Nice heads-up play.
And
Schneider gets caught pinching there, misplayed the puck.
it was one of those pucks in front of the bench plays. Ooh, nice job by Nelson to come back and make a second save there.
I was a little worried. He tried bouncing off the back of the goalie, and it almost worked.
Bodine tries to angle one up towards Dahl. It's picked off by the stick of Luke Gugesberg. And sent in to the zone. Raiders will get a change as the Spartans try to break it out. Sent the length of the ice. It's tipped in the neutral zone, so icing is waved off. Bodine on the attack.
Nice
Puck battle
play.
developing. He's got Dahl out front if he can find a way to the puck. Dahl now steps in to help support. Puck out to the blue line. Schneider is going to clap one.
Oh,
And
and we got a penalty.
now a penalty is called. A high stick on Bodine. Yikes.
Yeah, I turned my head. I saw the puck clear out. I didn't see the high stick. I know there's a lot of action going on back there.
Puck battle, sticks were elevated, and one of them just inadvertently caught a helmet or something, probably.
Is there? I don't know if there's some rule. Is there something where if two guys are tied up, checking back and forth, another guy takes a run into him? Is that not some kind of roughing?
Yeah,
thing?
I'm not
if
sure.
You got two guys tied up, another guy takes a long run into him.
Seems like that would be
That's kind
something.
of I don't know if it's a roughing call or not, but that's kind of what I was looking for. That might have got Bodine a little frustrated.
Oh, you're saying maybe one of their players came in and, and hit him? Oh, I see.
Yes, and I think Bodine took the heat there, and then maybe he just got a little frustrated and decided to give him a little stick check up, and you know how that goes.
Puck cleared the length of the ice, picked up by Connor Dahl. Spartans doing a nice job to eat the penalty clock. Currently, this is Rocco Coral, steps around a player. Dahl with it, just couldn't find the handle on his forehand. And the Raiders are on the attack going the other way. Dahl finds it and fires one the length of the ice.
Very nice penalty kill so far.
1 minute, 10 seconds remains in a man advantage for the Raiders. Stretch pass, tipped in by Kennelly. Picked up by Christofferson for the Spartans behind the net. Kennelly on the forecheck, causing a little bit of chaos, but it's eventually picked up by Theobald, and he sends it to length of the ice. Another nice clear for the Spartans.
Yeah,
Driscoll
right
on
there.
the attack.
Good awareness by Thibault to get that puck out of there.
Raiders with it now. They try to get it out. Spartans defending that one nicely, and he's going to find the stick of Christopherson. Just couldn't get the clear. I don't know what he was trying to stick handle for. He should probably just send that
sure,
one in.
yeah. And they all have ideas of, can I make something happen?
Here's Rosenberg. He's got Berryman joining him on the attack. Puck sent to the near side half wall and picked up by the Raiders. Nice job by Schneider to pick that one off and send it deep. Just 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Raiders. Oh. Nice job by Schneider again to win that puck battle. Full strength for the Spartans here. Nice job on the kill.
Yeah, great penalty kill. Had a few scoring opportunities there, actually.
Late. Yeah, looked like the better offensive chances were by the Spartans for sure.
Another ill-advised backhand pass. I don't know who's looking for there.
Sonny Owen picks it up in the middle. He's on his forehand. He gets a hard shot just up and over Frank. Puck bounces. Tried to get out for Berryman to make a play on it, but eventually carried behind the net.
Yeah, definitely a nice shot there.
Sent to the half wall. Yeah, Sonny Owen got a nice hard shot just off target. I don't think Frank even saw it coming. Here's Owen with it again. He's got Bodine out front creating some traffic. Owen carries it down low. Bodine tries to set a position. Hard shot in from the center. Where's that puck? How did that not go in?
I don't know. It had three opportunities to make its way in there.
It bounced off the inside post for sure.
Puck. Kellen Schneider with a great shot. Bounces off the goalie's pad. Sitting out in front of him, and they blow it dead. I think we got about an inch of snow on the ice right now. There's so much debris.
Yeah.
I don't think you can even see that puck in there.
I don't know how that thing didn't find its way in, as there were 3 glorious chances for the Spartans.
And a flurry of shots puts Mayo up 17-10 on shots on goal.
Frank was able to scramble and make the save, and then eventually Schneider got another chance coming in. Hard shot, save, and a whistle for the Raiders. So,
yeah, unfortunate on the whistle. I don't know if there's anybody really there to follow it up, but you hate to see the whistle get blown with a loose puck.
Puck finds its way out to the blue line, sent in by Christopherson, but not as deep as he intended, and it's picked up by the Raiders and sent the other way. That player didn't get it quite as deep as he wanted either. Now it's picked up by Roth. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone. Toe drags and then loses the puck.
One too many dangles there by Roth, but a nice play bringing it up.
Centering pass to Christopherson. That was an errant pass by the Raiders. He drops it to Roth. Roth tries to pass one to Dahl, but it's right to the stick of the Raiders. And Nelson decides to play this and catch the Raiders in transition.
Nice
Centering pass to Rosenberg, collected nicely.
Great pass up to Rosenberg there. And kudos to Sonny Owen. He had a great shift last shift, keeping that puck in the zone on several hard clearing attempts. He kept his own for us.
Here's a 2-on-1 developing for the Raiders. Pass over and shot and save made by Micah Nelson. John Roll was the player for the Raiders who got the shot.
Yeah.
Nice angle.
Nice decision by Roth to cut that off, and puck still got through, but I think he made it a lot more difficult for him to make a clean shot. Good save by Nelson. Yeah,
at least it got him and Nelson on the same page, where Nelson knew he had to come over and play the pass there. Another shot in and save made by Nelson. Raiders have the lead 2-1 late in the second period, just 44 seconds officially. Christopherson picks it up. He's going to skate it. He got it to the blue line, but taken away by Raiders stick. Gertner feeds one into some empty space for Berryman to pick it up. Shot in by Gertner. Schneider pinches in to pick up the puck and gets tripped there.
Yeah, that was kind of an odd-looking exchange of sticks there. Definitely got tripped, but I don't know if you're going to get a call on that.
Nice job by Schneider on the back check.
Yeah, nice baseball swing there, huh?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hard shot.
Oh, brother.
There is time on the actual clock. 3 seconds remains in the period, and the Raiders are able to get one late in the second here.
Yeah, it looked like John Royal pumped that one in. Was that a pass back or a clearing attempt that went to him? I didn't quite see what happened there.
I think it was a pass from behind the net.
Yeah, that's what I think happened too.
Right out to the slot where
Let's see if we get an assist call here.
Royal was. Royal.
Yeah, unfortunate. How many seconds left? About 3 seconds?
3 seconds.
Oh, brother.
Time had expired on our game clock, but unfortunately that's not official.
All right, well, 3-1 after 2 in the favor of Northfield. Not sure if we'll get an update on Landry Schneider. He left the ice after a hard check into the boards, holding his shoulder. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, the Raiders just finding the ways to capitalize on little mistakes by the Spartans. They've done so for at least 2 of the goals.
Yeah. You know, taking advantage of our mistakes, especially, and that's usually usually the way it goes, right?
So the players will head to the bench, or sorry, to their locker rooms, and we'll get a fresh sheet of ice out here for the third period.
Much needed sheet of ice. There's a lot of snow out there right now.
I think the boys are in this game. They are out shooting the Raiders 18-13. It's a competitive hockey game, but they need to find a way to capitalize on their chances. Frank was able to make that 3 or 4 saves on that flurry that the Spartans created there towards the end of the second period, but then puck luck bounced the wrong way, and
just couldn't get that thing in there.
all of a sudden they find themselves down 2 goals going into the intermission. So Coach Montrose will make some adjustments, and we'll see what the boys can bring back out for the third period. We'll take a little break here and be back just after the Zamboni is done doing its job.
All right, we'll see you in about roughly 12 minutes.
Thank you. Welcome back to Mayo Clinic Arena at Graham. We are just getting ready for third period action here as the Mayo Spartan JV team takes on the Northfield Raiders. Mayo's down by a score of 3-1 here, starting out the period. Just kind of the tale of a couple of errant mistakes in the defensive zone led to 2 goals that the Raiders were able to capitalize on. Otherwise, it's been quite even game.
Yeah. Yeah, a little continuing theme of out shooting, but not being able to bury it. And then on the other side, people taking advantage of the mistakes that are being made. And other than that, it's definitely a game we should be in, right?
I think they are in this game. We just got to get a goal early here and start working from behind. We did receive word during the intermission that Landry Schneider is out for the rest of the game.
Out the rest of the game. We don't know what it is, if it's collarbone or shoulder related. It's one of those two, I'm sure. And I tell you, it doesn't look good. You know, being a parent of that kid, it's tough. Kellen just getting over his separated shoulder. Now we got the other kid possibly with a serious injury. That might see some extended time on the bench. But
unfortunate news for the Spartans and the Schneiders. Wow.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. See if the Mayo boys can get a win for them here and ease the pain a little bit.
That would always make an injury feel better. Getting one in the W column for sure.
Right.
Coral carries the puck, slips one over to Theobald. Theobald's going to walk it down. He tries to move it up to the blue line for Coral, but the puck is sent out by the Raiders, and Mayo has to regroup. They are going to be offside. It's a delayed offside.
Oh, boy. Berriman takes out his own player, and Rocco Coral.
Puck finds its way to the front, and Mayo, puck's still out front.
Yes. Seeing eye puck just made it right through all those players.
That's the kind of puck luck we need to capitalize on right there.
Kind of a microcosm of the game right there. Just missing some opportunities there.
Breakout pass. Oh, Gertner tried to slip one up to Coral. It was through his skates and on net, so it was not icing.
Yeah, great play. Good opportunity there to spring them loose. Almost clicked.
Mayo's forecheck, trying to create a turnover here and create some offense. Puck finds its way out to neutral, picked up by Sonny Owen. He moves one towards Schneider at the bench. Looked like Schneider maybe wanted to go for a change, but then he kind of got stuck out there as the puck found its way into the attacking zone. Delayed offsides for the Raiders gives Schneider the opportunity to skate. He's going to skate through neutral, gains the red line, and he's into the zone. Drops one for Dahl. Dahl walks in and shoots one stick.
Well, where to go?
Front. Where is the puck?
I don't know. Hopefully it's in the net.
Looks like it got into the breezers of the defensive player right out front. That was Tristan Westergren.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. Shot off a stick into the breezers and disappeared.
It was a good 3 seconds before they realized the puck had disappeared for sure. Face-off controlled by the Spartans. Sonny Owen tries to work one through and eventually picks one up. He had Dahl right out front.
Just another case of lost puck off the stick. Can't make it happen.
Spartan forecheck. It's able to create a turnover there and get it in deep. Here's Schneids on the attack. Creates a turnover. Overton sends it in. Bodine gives chase in the corner. Raiders send it behind the net. Nice job by Overton to cut that one off, and they have to go back the other way. The forecheck is creating some turnovers. This is a good sign for the Spartans.
Yeah, it's great hustle.
Sonny Owen walks around. Defenseman, no pass out front to Overton.
Yeah, great. You don't mind that backhand pass. That was nice.
Theobald shoots one in just off net. It's going to be picked up by Connor Dahl on the other side. Dahl flips it in to Bodine behind the net. Bodine works it to Owen. Owen had to hurry that one as there's a Raiders player coming from off the bench. He's able to get it deep, and it's sent out to the neutral zone, and Mayo looks to regroup up towards Bodine. Bodine was going for a line change, picked up by Theobald out front. Couldn't quite find the handle, and Theobald's going to be taking a penalty as he chopped the stick out of the hands. I mean, it was a
That's kind of your typical stick check. I don't get that. That was definitely not a slash.
Just unfortunate he lost the stick and it made it look a little worse than it was, but I think I agree that was
that was a stick check. That was not a slash.
soft.
Just because he drops the stick doesn't mean you slashed him.
And so slashing the call on Theobald, Mayo's going to have to kill a penalty here in the midst of trying to get themselves back in this game. Last time they were killing a penalty, they found a couple opportunities.
Yeah, here we go again.
Shorty.
There you go, fired around.
Here's the turnover, and Connor Dahl is going to have, he had the entire ice, tried to make a pass to Rocco Coral just out of reach. But this will do a nice job to kill some penalty clock.
Oh, for sure.
Coral with it in the half wall near side. Slides it down to Dahl. Dahl walks it out to the middle. He's on his backhand, has to open his hips up, and gets a hard shot in on his forehand.
Just high and wide a little bit on that shot, but still has the puck behind the Northfield net.
Still has the puck taken off by a check. And the Raiders gain control and get it into the attacking zone.
Nice play by the defensive duo there to keep that from getting shot on net.
Raiders look to set up their power play offense now. Centering pass and shot just off. Controlled by Spartans momentarily. They get it to the corner, but it's picked up by the Raiders. And play continues behind the net. Carried around by Jacob Faust. Faust centered one, and Connor Dahl is able to chase down that puck and get it to neutral and get some fresh penalty killers out there.
Yeah, good play by our defense back there. There was a little miscommunication after they had stopped their advance. But
Bodine with the puck now. Gets it all the way down in, eating up some more penalty clock. Pass out to Driscoll. Collected by the Raiders and sent in. Joe Berryman gives chase. Eventually picked up by the Raiders again. Just 5 seconds remaining in the power play for the Raiders. Low shot save made by Nelson. And that does it for the power play. Nice job by the Mayo penalty kill on that one again.
Crazy Karam. Yeah, great job on the penalty kill there for sure. Northfield still holds his own.
Sonny Owen giving chase. He finds his way to the puck. He's having to fight through a couple of Raiders players on the way. Rosenberg picks it up in the corner. Sends it up towards Theobald. They have another player in the middle of the ice just waiting to break for the other side.
Yeah, luckily he was not 2 feet of foot. He was able to catch up to him.
If they're going to be willing to keep a guy floating around up top, Mayo's going to definitely have some advantage if they can set up some offense.
Boy, Mayo failed to follow up that nice shot by Berriman.
There's Kellen Schneider. Gets tripped.
That's
and
a
there
he does draw the penalty
call.
there finally.
I didn't think they were going to call that,
I
but
was a
as
little
he
worried.
was trying to walk with it, found some
Here we go.
space, and unfortunately this icing I think is going to have this power play face-off outside the attacking zone. Schneider definitely got tripped. Looks like they are setting up shop down low. I feel like it should be in the middle.
Penalty must supersede the ice.
We'll let them do as they wish.
That's right. They'll put it on whatever dot they want. We just have to live with it.
That's right. So this is the break the Spartans were looking for. If they can capitalize on this power play, it will get them to within one with plenty of time.
Plenty of time
in
left.
the game.
Dahl gets booted from the center circle.
13 in the third period. Minor penalties in excess of Northfield's number 3, Brady Rizak. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Rizak. 2 minutes for tripping at 6:13 in the third period.
And that's out of up and over the glass.
Brady Rizak goes for tripping, and the Spartans with the man advantage. Yeah, the puck just kind of out of play. We'll see it face off near side. Puck sent in deep off the face-off. Theobald tried to move it up to the blue line, but fanned on it. Dahl comes into support, feeds one to the blue line. That's Christofferson. Christofferson over to Coral. Coral's going to walk in and shoot. Just off target. Picked up by Gertner out front. He's going to chase it down and set up some more offense. Had it just kind of fall off his stick, but luckily Coral was there to support. Christofferson with it now in the middle. He's going to pass it over to Coral. Coral walks it down low and then back to Christofferson. He's going to shoot one from the outside, just off. He had Dahl on the back door.
Yeah, nice shot.
Dahl moves one to the middle. Coral, hard shot, save made by Max Frank. Theobald slides one to the middle. It's
cleared down.
Cleared by the Raiders, and the Raiders will get fresh legs out there to kill the rest of this power play. Breakout pass to Dahl. Dahl had it knocked off his stick. Coral picks it up in the neutral zone, moves it to Dahl on the far side this time.
Ooh.
Dahl sends one in, and Theobald on the chase.
Yeah, might have been offside there. We got away with it. Hopefully you can make something work.
Theobald and Driscoll involved in the puck battle.
Yeah, 30 seconds left on the power play.
Puck squirted out to the slot, but picked up by the Raiders and sent out to the neutral zone. Area pass for Driscoll. Driscoll walks around the defensive player for the Raiders and gets it in deep. Berryman giving chase, picks it up, walks back on his forehand, slides it to Schneider. Had it go through his stick and all the way down. Nelson's going to move it up to Berryman. Berryman has some room. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Delayed offsides for the Spartans. They have to touch up as the puck is sent through neutral. Sonny Owens sends it back through neutral, and Raiders look to regroup. Westergren slides it up towards Raleigh, just out of reach, and Kellen Schneider picks it up. Held in by the Raiders. Another breakout attempt.
Nice pass.
Nice job by Coral to collect that pass. Gets a hard shot. Save made by Frank.
Yeah, nice position on that shot. Forcing him to make a good save.
And then the puck is eventually sent the length of the ice. Goes for an icing. And
nice positive outlook, out pass to the breaking Rocco Coral. Just couldn't make they just got to get these things on the net somehow. We're getting lots of style points. That's about it. 22-13 are the shots on net. Mayo's favor.
6:05 officially remaining in the game. Mishandled puck squirts out to neutral zone. Mayo will have to regroup. They are a little turnover there, but they were on a delayed offside, so sent in by the Raiders. Puck goes the length of the ice, but icing is waved off as it was touched or went through traffic of some sort to negate that icing. Puck sent in deep. Rocco Coral's going to pick it up in the far corner. Slides it to Dahl. Dahl moves it to an empty space where Coral just wasn't quite there yet. And it's
I think Gertner was breaking, and I think he was trying to hit Gertner, but Gertner just overskated it.
Mayo regroups. Christofferson with it. He's going to look like he wanted to flip one up. He does, but Coral was offside.
Yeah, nice pass up to Coral, and 1 foot over the blue line, unfortunately.
Time is ticking away on the Spartans. If they want to make a comeback, they better start soon. Got to get this puck luck going in their favor.
Yeah, somehow. Sometimes you got to make your own, right?
Absolutely. That puck just kind of found its way in on goaltender Mike Nelson, and he smothers it for a whistle. Was restart from the far side. Looks like Nathan Rosenberg in the middle for the Spartans. Face-off sent deep and to the corner. Overton in a puck battle. Schneider into support. Rosenberg flips one up to the neutral zone. Dozois giving chase. It does go across 2 red lines, so it is.
Yeah, just barely.
Face off near side this time. Rosenberg in the middle again. Puck Puck controlled by the Raiders off the drop. Centering pass, dangerous puck. Support it, and
Yeah, just too many rebounds.
support couldn't get there in time, and it found its way to the back door, and another puck play. Just a bouncing puck finds its way to the back of the net.
Yeah, a couple of really good saves made back to back, and while he was on his back, it got put in the other side.
So the Raiders add to their lead, making it 4-1 here with 4:47 officially remaining in the third period. Gertner stands it up at the blue line, is able to hold the zone and gives chase now. Coral supporting. Puck found its way to the middle, and it's carried out to neutral by the Raiders, and then
Misplayed.
picked up and carried in deeper by number 13, John Roll. Centering pass, sticked out of there by Nelson.
13 into the third period, number 13, John Roll. With the assist number 11, Tyler Ripke, and number 20, Trudy Olsen. That's Roll from Ripke and Olsen at 10:13 into the third period.
Puck played near side. Oh, Coral had some room in front of him. Puck just couldn't get there
Just can't get
at
it.
the pace that was needed.
Yeah.
And
Just one of those days where things are too soft or too hard.
Raiders found another shot go just high off of the stick of that player. Coral picks it up. It's going to walk in, get taken down. No, oh, they got a penalty behind the play. Let's see if they give him a shot. Looks like just 2 minutes for tripping. Coral did find a nice scoring chance on the outside.
Yeah, really nice.
Taken off his feet, and a holding call on Tristan Westergren. Power
Interesting.
play for Spartans.
Yeah, I don't know. Almost prefer the penalty shot there, I think.
Yeah, why not?
I think it would have been warranted.
Why not? He did have space. He had gained the scoring chance, was diving in on the far side post. He did get a shot off, and the save was made by Frank.
All right, let's see what we can do with this power play. Hopefully win the drawback, a couple of passes, and hammer this thing in.
Connor Dahl in the center for the Mayo Spartans. Wins it towards Bodine. Clearing attempt picked up by Sonny Owen. He's got room to walk in and get a shot off.
Nice shot.
Dahl moves it down, and the puck finds its way to the far corner. Driscoll in a puck battle. Sent near side this time. It's going to be chased down, actually gets through the stick of Connor Dahl and moves out to neutral. Mayo will have to regroup from the other end of the ice. Dahl turns on the Jets,
boy.
has the puck taken away from him, shot on net, and save made by Nelson.
Yeah, well, that turned into a dangerous opportunity for Northfield. Innocent looking clear. Dahl couldn't catch up to it, and he got beat around the back of the net. Good save.
Good save by Nelson, and faceoff will be far side in the defensive zone for the Spartans. Shot in, save made by Nelson there. Breakout to Coral. Coral slips it around the Raiders, and Mayo looking to set up some offense. So we have
Another penalty coming for hooking. Yeah, Rocco's trying to sneak that on over to, was it Berryman breaking in there?
Berryman was
Or
right
was
in the
it
middle
Gertner?
on his forehand, and it was going to be a nice scoring chance. But a hooking.
All right,
Took
3
that
on
play
2.
away,
Here comes
and
the infamous timeout.
There's
When
the
you go-
timeout. 2:35 officially remaining, and a 5-on-3 advantage for the Mayo Spartans.
That's right. Well, that's unfortunate. Two goals here wouldn't even get us tied, but definitely build up some morale.
One thing you can say about this team is they don't quit at any
No,
point, and that
no,
is
they-
always a positive thing.
Yeah, they have not stopped playing, that's for sure.
Out shooting the opponent again and finding themselves on the short end of the scoreboard
No,
side of it.
that's a rough trend. But you don't hear them complain about it after the game. That's good. Got to keep showing up, keep working.
Showing up, learn from mistakes, and continue to improve. Varsity action set to begin around 7:15 approximate start time. We will be broadcasting that one live right here on Mayo Boys Hockey live stream.
Is that Landry on the bench? I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
With the helmet, yeah, it looks like it might be.
Yeah, so I don't know. I hope to join you on the varsity stream. I don't know if I have to deal with some doctoring here. I got the wife's birthday today. Happy birthday to Bridget, my wife.
Happy
So
birthday.
I might have to vamoose.
All good.
Take care of that.
All good, no worries. We'll manage either way.
I tried texting Landry after he was in the locker room for a period and a half there. I got nothing back. His hand's not freed up to text probably.
5-on-3 for 1 minute and 7 seconds here for the Spartans. See if they can't capitalize early and save plenty of time for a 5-on-4 after scoring a goal. Centering pass, puck got all the way through, but not able to capitalize on that one. Here's Coral with it, walks it to the middle, drops it to Sonny Owen. Owen to Dahl. Dahl has
Whiffs, but still control the zone.
he had Berryman out front and then fanned on the whiff.
Another penalty coming up on us apparently.
An interference call
On Berryman.
on Berryman. Didn't see
Yeah, I don't. It's just. I didn't see it either.
Didn't see what was being penalized, but that takes away the man advantage, the two-man advantage, and now we'll be 4-on-3 for 34 seconds. Unfortunate. Berryman was kind of just set up in front of the goaltender, so I mean, fair play to either, but at some point, the referees deemed he interfered somehow.
It's always hard to judge that. I mean, there's always pushing and shoving the whole way, especially on a power play.
Coral gains the zone, then drops one back towards Christofferson.
Mayo's number 26, Joe Berryman, 2 minutes for interference. Berryman, 2 minutes for interference at 12:57.
Puck finds its way out into the shooting tarp area, and faceoff will be far side. Controlled by the Raiders and sent around into the neutral zone. Gets all the way to the other end. Christofferson picks it up, sends it to Coral. Coral has Dahl in the middle. Dahl finally picks it up, gets it in. Tries to get through player, taken off his feet.
No call there, but Dahl delivers the final hit of the series.
So 4-on-4 hockey as Dahl finds it again, walks around, up off the post, and into the corner.
Yeah, nice scoring opportunity there from Rocco over to Dahl. Just missed the pipe on the wrong side.
Sam Boardman carries it to neutral for the Raiders. It's picked up by John Roll and sent in, but disrupted by Theobald. Rocco Coral with it now, walks through. Player has Theobald on the trailer, and he's able to bury it for a Spartan goal, 4-2.
And the goal was scored at even strength 4-on-4, so there'll be no player coming out. That's fortunate.
Even strength goal for Theobald.
Yeah,
Rocco Coral will get the assist.
Excellent moves by Coral. He had to beat 2 defenders. He dangled a couple times, went past the net, dropped it back to the open side for Theobald, and he didn't miss it.
Four-on-four resumes. We're inside the final minute of the third period.
Scoring for Mayo at 14:06 into the third period, number 7, Dylan Theobald. With the assist number 19,
Ooh.
Coral. That's Theobald. Coral.
Ah.
6 in the third period.
Here's a breakaway for Paquette.
That's twice he has come out of the box and scored on us. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, twice in the game. And
Jeez.
looked like the save was initially saved by Nelson, but then dropped on the doorstep and finished by the Raiders, making it 5-2.
Zach Paquette, I believe that's number 2.
Zach Paquette. Yeah, second time coming out of the box, and the puck just found its way right to him, and he carries it in on the breakaway. Raiders are able to capitalize again. Just 15 seconds remains in the game. Driscoll has it now, gets it deep.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot.
Hard shot by Theobald, blocked out front by the Raiders.
Yeah, he got hit in the hip there. That didn't feel good. The game ends.
And that does it for the Spartans here. Drop one to the Northfield Raiders, 5-2. Found some offense in the game, just couldn't capitalize on their chances, while the opposite was the story for the Raiders. They seemed to capitalize on everything that was.
5 goals on 18 shots. If you do the math, that's a lot of goals on not too many shots. But it is what it is. Yeah, once again, I won't say Mayo played their best game, but they did some good stuff, and just wasn't meant to be again. But
hopefully they learn from some of those errant passes,
Yep.
being a little bit more possessive of that puck. They were on the attack a lot, getting that forecheck going, creating some turnovers.
And you could see that they're looking for passes. I mean, that's good.
Which is a good sign for sure. Whereas early they would kind of be heads
down,
trying to skate through.
Concentrate. I think a lot of that comes from just fear and not being in this type of situation. Some newer players on this team, and it's sometimes you get the puck, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to lose this puck. So you focus too much on keeping the puck, not finding the open man that would help the cause for both of you.
Overskate pucks.
Yeah, but they're looking definitely a lot better. The last 4 or 5 games have been a lot better.
Absolutely. Well, that does it for us here on the JV side. Mayo drops one to the Northfield Raiders, 5-2. We'll be back for varsity action on the live stream shortly. Be sure to tune into that. Otherwise, Paul, thanks for joining the stream.
We'll see if I'll see you on the varsity side. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Sounds good. All right. Take care out there, and we will see you next time at the Mayo Boys Hockey live stream.
Good night.
Have a good night.